alive. Let's see what we got here today to give you an update on the shop. I'm working with Aventon bikes batteries upgrades. I'm working with this. Let me try to clean this a little bit. I'm charging right now as we speak the battery. Let me try to accommodate this here. We have more space here. Come on. Let me put it on the floor. Because I want to show you something. Actually, I just print this. Um, this is gonna be for a project that I probably gonna be working with. This is one piece. If you notice, this is gonna be what in this configuration it can be a 20s 4P. So for a 72 volts battery in one piece. Give me 1 second. But I'm gonna be doing probably two of them together to make a 72 volts 20 as 8P. Probably it's gonna be that configuration. So that's what I was going to work with. So to give you a few updates, I just received the copper flux that we has been talking about this flux for a long time, which was we was getting it in the store with this version, which is the same essentially. This one is very similar as the one that AliExpress sells. Actually, this one was very the same one pretty much. Well, guess what? AliExpress really increased the price on this. If you check it out now, it's in about $53 plus 23 shipping. In the beginning, they started cheaper. Hey, how you doing, man? They started cheaper, and then they keep going raising. I mean, it's a really good product, and so I was struggling because, I mean, if they sell it for super expensive, we cannot afford that. So I take the the homework, and I start working, and until I found the who make it. So I had to buy a lot to make this, and actually because I bought it in very high quantities, they even allow me. Look at what they did for me. They put my website, DIY 500 amp in the product, and they translate it for me to bring that to the store. So now I bought a lot. I have over 100 of these units in stock now. I'm gonna be able to, well, if you check again, $53 right now in AliExpress plus $23 shipping. That's the price there. I'm gonna bring it out. If you check in the store, I put it for 18.95. With whatever shipping is $18. I mean, I was able to put it. That was the goal because this is a really good product again. And actually, I'm gonna test that one right now to make sure. I mean, it's working and show you how this product works. Let me show you something I get. Um, where is my new for the glitter? Ah, there it is. Well, you know me that I have to be getting new toys. Look at what I bought. I'm gonna bring this to a store too. For the glitter is basically glitter cables. The glitter cables, but in a pistol mode, so it allows you to spot well very comfortable and trigger the cables. The cable have a built-in trigger, which is like the pedal. So you can enable this with the pistol. So basically, we're gonna take out this from here. Take out as well. This is what I use the most for most of my batteries. Actually, let me show you a trick here. I use insulation in between to prevent. This one is just the circles, the leftovers when you use the insulation for the batteries. You know the circle that, I mean, some people trash it. I sometimes keep it because sometimes it's useful. So that's what I put there. There's a good trick for this. But anyway, I'm gonna take these cables. Uh, Basically, you put it here like normally you do. But these cables have, as I mentioned, the trigger for spot welding. So you connect that in the back, like the pedal, and now they're ready to go. Now, what I'm gonna test here. Let me see if this is open. If how? Oh yeah, it came ready to go. So cool. Let's try this. First, let me get copper. What copper? 0.2. Let's see what I got here. I have to find a thick copper. I guess this one is 0.2. Let me see. I guess it's 0.15. Let me check with my tester. Where is my to check the thickness? I have that somewhere here. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Let's check how thick is this copper. Let me zero it. 0. And then we put this here. This is 0.2 basically. Copper. That's what I want. 0.2. And actually, let me cut another piece of 0.2. Let me stay organized. Let me put this back. So another piece of 0.2. What I want to show you is how this product works. Let me accommodate this here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I can see everybody here. If we have somebody here, let me turn it on, the glitter. What I'm gonna attempt is weld copper to copper right now, one on top of the other one without flux. I guess we can do it because it's 0.2. I guess it's the 0.3 is the one that we are unable to do. Let me crank. It's right now 18. I'm gonna crank this to, you know what, to 60%. 60%. And I'm gonna test this. See, that's the way this works. You put it together, the nice part, and then let me see if that weld. Yep, it weld. See, 0.2, I know it weld, copper to copper. Now let's get thicker, or try to weld this on top of a copper solid piece. Let me find one. And actually, I like this. Look at how the glitter can do copper to copper. This is 0.2 on the air is pretty good. Now, I guess this is the problem when we try to go copper to copper in top of a very solid piece. Maybe it's gonna work, maybe not. Let's see. No flux. Let me get another one. Actually, this one works. No, it came off. See? That's the problem when it's copper to copper. Now, if this product works, that's gonna weld it. Just a little piece, a little. You don't need too much. Actually, let me take out this in the back. Come on. There we go. That's it. Just a little bit. That's how I tested last time. See? Then you squeeze a little bit like this. See? And then try again. One. Let me give you another one. Two. Maybe we need more power, I believe. Look at the difference now. Look at the difference. I cannot even take it out. Just with a little piece of. I'm gonna show you. I wanted to show you, how strong it is. Just with a little bit. Look at what it does. I mean, this is a really good product. I mean, I don't bring this to the store because I want to, it's just because it works. I mean, every time it works with just a little bit. And even if we can't give it a little bit more, let me put 70. Maybe we need to put a little bit more, but let me try. Just like that. Man, I like these pens. Look at this. One, two. Look at how solid it's going. Yep, it's not going anywhere. Look at that. Let me see if I can take it out like, see? Look at the hole that it did. It leave all the copper. Again, this product is excellent, excellent, excellent. When you use this product, first of all, the product is not corrosive. Actually, I have left over. How I can get rid of this? Let me put it back here to clean it out. That's gonna be my personal one, and to make sure it's gonna be like that, now we have like 3 of these personal ones. Let me put my name here before I forget to don't mix it up with the other ones. Where is my? Give me 1 second. This is important for me to make sure I don't mix this. I'm gonna put DIY 500. All right, now it's mine. So, hey buddy, how are you? So now you see how this works. I mean, I love it, this product, and I have plenty. That's 100 of them over there. In order to get that pricing, I really have to wait a lot, first of all, from the factory, and I have to buy a lot. I have to buy a lot, you know. But we got it. We got it. So in good pricing, because that's the idea. The idea is not rip off people. I mean, the idea is do something nice. Now, let's see how far we can go. Now I'm curious how far we can go. Let's see what I got here. We have even thicker. Let me organize because I have too much mess here. Put this back here. Here. Let's see. I got here 0.5. I guess this is way too much. Let me try with 0. This is even 0.6. This is even worse. I never even try with this. I may have to try with another one. This one is 0.4. This is gonna be an interesting test. Interesting test with 0.4. Let me just get a little piece. I don't think it's gonna make it, the glitter, with this. That's way too much, but we should try 0.3. But let me just give the shot. 0.4. See? So you can see it here. Um, since this one is brand new electrodes, actually I'm gonna crank us this to 90%. And I'm gonna try to weld, you know what, I'm gonna do something, zero point 0.4 to zero point 0.4 together first. Of course, the last one is the one that I have to take. And the reason I want to do that, because this can work as a good bus bar, you know, two 0.4s together. Really tough test for the glitter. Straight the amount because that's gonna be tough. Good. All right. I never tried this again. Um, I put this back here. 90% from the power. I really don't want to go higher than that. Francisco, how are you, buddy? Let's try this, buddy. Francisco, check it out, man. Look at the new glitters pens as a pistol style. Let's see. I don't know if this is gonna work. Copper to copper. Straight. See, 0.4, 0.4. And that's gonna make a lot of smoke. It should, because it's gonna melt. If the power pass by here, it's gonna make a lot of smoke. Let's see if that works. One, two, three. Okay, one more. Nice. Oof, oof, that's hot. You know, damn, that's hot. 90% is a lot of flour. Let me get my pliers to see if this works. You know what? I guess it works. I don't, wow, that's still hot, man. The glitter really put a lot of, wow. 0.4. So you can weld 0.4 with the glitter. You witness this. It's not going anywhere. Look at that. Let me get something that I don't cut that copper. Another pliers. Where I have my other pliers? Oh, there are. This one that doesn't cut. Look at this. Look at this. It's not going anywhere. 0.4. 0.4. Man, that opened a lot of possibilities. Okay, why and when you use this kind of stuff? I'm gonna show you when and why I use this. I mean, first of all, yes, you want to use this all the time because it's kind of messy. If you notice, it's not corrosive. That's the good part. It's not. Man, I love these pens. Look at that. Look at that. So it's not corrosive. It's first of all, for the battery. Even if you put it on top of the battery, I would love to try to weld one on top of the battery. With, man, maybe like this piece to. I mean, this is expensive. This copper. So let me get a battery. Don't who I can use as a guinea pig for this. Um, I don't want to damage. Maybe this one that is an ugly JP40. Man, thank you. Man, I'm gonna try to use, weld this. Let me stay away. Look at what I got here. This is coming to the store. This is the new EV58E. This one is 5800 milliamps. Well, 57 as they promised, but it's 5800 milliamps EVs. They're coming to the store. Probably, I believe there should be here by the end of this month. I believe is or the follow or the first week of the next month. Um, these EVs are coming. I have already in that department. By the way, if someone is interested, sorry for this mess. Sorry, I was working with something here. I have the LGs. Look at this. This is the LG's M. God, let me try to zoom it out. It's so blurry. See? That's the M58T. This one is the same as the EV, 5800 milliamps. Uh, I have them in the website right now. If someone is interested, I have one box and few of more left. I guess this one is as well. And for those that doesn't know, I just received all the bags, 45 Ds. I have plenty. I have over how many? Probably 1,500. I order 2,000. So they are here. Bag 45 Ds. I receive as well a bunch. I receive a lot. I receive Samsung's 50s. I receive EB 40Ps and other ones, man. But I'm really excited with this. I want to see. Let me put away the good batteries. No, actually, this one is another good one for testing. Let me keep this one here, and I'm gonna test if I can weld the 0.4. 0.4, buddy, with the glitter. It's not, glitter is a beast, man. Just a little bit on top of the battery, right? And I put a little bit that normally I put because it's gonna be a tough test. See, I'm gonna use this side, and that's gonna make a lot of smoke. Yep, just like that. And let's test. I need to learn how to use this. Be ready, it's gonna be making a lot of smoke here. 1, 2. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Twice. Buddy, 0.4. We're not talking 0.3. This is 0.4. I'm gonna prove it. And look at that. It's, I guess I hear something. Yep, no, it doesn't want. Technically touch it. I mean, probably if I crank more power, I can do it. But yeah, that's gonna. I know it's gonna be super tough on top of a battery. 0.4 is too much. I mean, 0.3, absolutely. I'm pretty sure we can do it on top of the battery. But at least we can do it copper to copper. Copper to copper. Do you know where I can do the version of the spot welding pens to? Let me see. Pens. Rotating tips to keep them in sticking. Rotating tips? It's not this one's the one that you are talking about. Uh, the only comment here is look at how these fall. I mean, I would like to find a way to put spring in this side to prevent from that. I don't know what you're talking about. What version? Because as far as I know, the two versions that we have is this one. We have the regular cables, and actually now that we're talking about that, I would like to check the IR in that cable. Now we know the limits. 0.4 copper to copper. We can weld here. We can weld copper to copper. Beautiful. And the battery, yeah, that's way too much. Even with the, I mean, yeah, don't do it. Probably that's very important. Let me explain something. I did something wrong. When we do this, look at the instructions. They are clear. We need to clean the area first. See, it says, let me see where it says. Yeah, make sure the copper and copper surface is clean before using because yes, that's the special flux. That's a special flux. This is not a regular flux. This flux is made for copper to copper, specifically copper to copper. Very difficult to find. Again, AliExpress. Actually, let me show you now. We're here. nothing to hide. Let me. Where is my iPad? Let me find my iPad. Uh, where did I put it? There. Let's share this now. You guys can see this. Let me. There we go. Let me see if I have AliExpress here. AliExpress to show you what I'm talking about. Let me log in here. Sorry. Uh, oh, yes, they don't want to show that in. Continue. Come on. Don't make my life that difficult. To show you, let me find where is that it's copper. It's copper flux. Copper flux. I guess it's copper flux or how they call it. It's a bunch of, I know it's very difficult to find, so it doesn't show up just like that. They have a specific name. Let me find it in my orders because I ordered that from AliExpress last time. Um, let's see, cheap it. Is flux. I guess I have to put it in. See, that's the price, $15. That's the and that actually now they don't want to sell it to the U.S. But if I let me put the name, battery flux resistant welding. Let me find it like that. Battery flux resistant welding. I guess it shows like that. Battery. Ah, come on, my dumb. All right, I guess it's like that. How it shows in AliExpress. If shows up, there is. Look at this. Look at this. $17, right? Look at the shipping. 20. Actually, that's the cheapest one that I found. But look at the shipping. How much they ask for shipping. Then the next ones. Let's see. I guess I can click find similar here. Look at that. $39. Actually, $58. Plus this one is free shipping. $58. So, but now, let me see Google here. That's see my daughter called me Gordo. So Google, let's go DIY 500. I never searched in my iPad. Look at this. There we go. I have it in. If you go find that in accessories, and then it's gonna be in. Come on. Look at what it's doing. I have to fix something. Look at that, how it show everything out of. I guess it's because I'm logged in. I need to fix something. All that is in stock. I have to fix something here. Anyway, it's here. $18. So now that I'm checking, I just realized I was making few changes in the store. See how everything looks sold out? That's not sold out. I have to fix something. Is I was working with the markets, trying to enable Canada and other places, and I apparently messed up something that is not showing inventory correctly. Let me check if my sales. That's critical. Yeah, sales are working, but let's see, 21,700. Yep, they are working. Actually, that's where it shows my LGs. They are here and other sales. I have to fix the accessories. But anyway, long story short story. Man, it works. I like it. I like the Flux and the fact that they have now the store name in the Flux. I'm really happy for that. I mean, just a little touch of personalized in the Flux. All right. Now these pens, I get these pens. I can get it straight from Glitter. Because now I can sell glitters. I mean, straight buying from the factory. But uh, this time I don't did it because I really have the rush to test those, and I bought it honestly in eBay. I got that from eBay. I can get it again from Glitter. Let me clean this mess. I really don't want to, you know. Let me put this away. Sorry. Actually, let me show you a few changes I did in the job, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, look at this. I get this in Harbor Freight for I mean work with the batteries. I know I have a mess in here, man. Work with the batteries, and I mentioned I'm working with the Aventons batteries. This one, the one that have a little hole here, this one is the modified one. And this hole was because I put cables from BMS. I should not do this, but anyway, it's done deal. This one is completely factory. I haven't touched it. It's I'm testing with low testing to monitor the performance and the batteries and all that. That's pretty cool. What else? Look at this. I get these magnets. Trying to organize the the shop. This what you hear here is my 3D printer is working right now. Look at what I'm doing. I'm printing one big tray. That's could be 20s 4P in